Katie. Well, Kansas has officially thrown its hat in the ring to become the new home of the Chiefs and the Royals. The legislature voted overwhelmingly in favor of a Star Bonds package that would build new stadiums for the professional teams. The Chiefs and Royals hired lobbyists to advocate in favor of those Star Bonds. The bonds would cover up to 70% of a stadium project worth at least $1 billion. Lawmakers tell us they're excited about the possibilities here, but some are worried the teams are just using Kansas to leverage a better deal from Missouri.
I really think that Missouri's going to step up and they will keep the Chiefs and they will keep the Royals. I really do. I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't know what that's going to take.
I think that they really see the opportunity in the state of Kansas and the commerce that they would be able to create here versus if they stayed where they are.
Kansas Governor Laura Kelly says she does plan to sign the Star Bonds bill. In a statement, she adds Kansas now has the opportunity to become a professional sports powerhouse. So now the question is, what comes next? KMBC 9's Martin Augustine is at the Truman Sports Complex to explain.
Whatever happens with the Star Bonds has to begin happening within a year, so says the language in that bill. And with Kansas taking such a big swing with this, and we've seen it coming since April when drawings began to circulate of what a new Chiefs Stadium might look like in Kansas, we should expect some sort of response from the state of Missouri and Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City's Mayor Quinton Lucas notes the Chiefs and the Royals have all sorts of leverage here. They're not going to stop looking at one deal. They're going to look at everything that's available to them. So discussions, conversations, negotiations with the teams don't end here.
I do believe long-term that we're one place, and we're one place that's better when we're working together. Perhaps there's a way we get to it in this situation, but regardless, we won't give up on the Kansas City Chiefs and the Kansas City Royals continuing to play in Kansas City.
Tyrone Garner, Mayor and CEO of the Unified Government of Wyandotte County and KCK, in a statement says, I'm respectfully encouraging the Chiefs and the Royals to see value of what is occurring, and it's our sincere desire to have an opportunity to welcome both organizations to the Sunflower State. Now, an interesting side note in all of this is some of the little extra things that we're hearing about this project, a harbinger of things to come, perhaps. One of those from Kansas State Senator Molly Baumgartner, who said during the Star Bonds debate that she knows of one proposal for a Chiefs practice facility to be built in Johnson County, Kansas. We're going to hear things like this popping up quite a bit over the next few months. Martin Augustine, KMBC 9 News.
Now, Jackson County Executive Frank White says this Star Bond package violates the border war truce. He released a statement saying, in part, this competition does not serve our residents or our communities. Instead of working together to grow all of our neighborhoods, we risk hurting the very people we are supposed to serve. Now, the team's leases at the Truman Sports Complex run out in 2031. We'll continue to follow this story every step of the way. You can get breaking updates sent right to your phone with our KMBC 9 News app. You can also follow along on air and online at KMBC.com.